In 200 meters, enter the roundabout and take the second exit.
Chopper din din.
Kita ka chopper lang. Kita ka sa chopper. May chopper nakapark?
Ayan. Daan tayo dumaan, no? Makakita natin yung may tunnel doon. Tsaka dito na doon yun lumabas.
Signal right sa daan. Signal right ka makadawa ka tulo para maka-over siya. Kapapin.
Isa ito sa mga charging station dito sa Norway. Hindi ko lang alam ang pangalan ng syudad na ito, pero napakaganda tingnan. Ito yung charge station sa mga electric cars. Tsaka yan yung bundok na nakapaligid dito. Napakaganda ng Norway. Sige, ito yung isa sa mga restaurant or rest area. Tingnan mo yung patip nila. Muna yung mga garden or mga damo-damo. Para daw yung protect sa environment na hindi maarawan, hindi mainit yung hindi na kailangan ng aircon. Dala na rin sa insulation. So ito yung nakaparigit na mga bundok dito. Yan, tingnan mo, napakaganda. Dito pa rin to sa Norway, isa sa mga syudad nila. Mamaya mayroon silang tunnel dito, the longest tunnel in the world, na bumubuo ng 24.5 kilometers o roughly 25 kilometers. Tingnan natin mamaya. Okay, prepare na tayo sa we're gonna cross the longest tunnel in the world, which only found here in Norway.
And take the second exit.
The longest drivable.
Longest
That
drivable.
you can drive a car or a vehicle.
Okay.
And also commercially available. That means any types of vehicles can come inside, even trucks,
Yeah. So this.
bus, except the train. So here we go.
So this is the starting point now.
I'm not sure if this is the maybe it will come out again, but I think this is it. Ano ba yung main tunnel up?
Anong pangalan to yo na tunnel yo?
Liardal Tunnel.
Yeah, Liardal tunnel.
So this road 24 kilometers pa before reaching the end. So this is 24 point something kilometers, fully cemented ang tunnel,
Oh yeah.
fully lighted with all the amenities, emergency amenities, telephone, emergency telephone, and it is also provided with space if you have encountered some problem or if you want to stop for a while. So there are M+, but I am not sure if it can accommodate big trucks.
Yeah, but all
You see,
the trucks.
they are stopping. One car is stopping.
Yeah, see.
Maybe they will take pictures, or maybe
Oh yeah, see that. Autos.
I think they are in convoy also.
Yeah.
So this road mainly, this road is towards the direction of Bergen, one of the big cities of Norway, and Bergen was it is the former capital of Norway. But we will be stopping in Flom only, and we will not be driving towards Bergen. Tagalog din.
Yeah.
Dapat pala Tagalog.
Pwede,
Sorry,
we
folks.
No, we can do that one because some of our viewers are also foreigners. They don't
Yeah.
understand Tagalog, but mostly are Tagalog. But we can speak also Visayan, but only few people.
Yeah.
Or I mean, not everybody can understand.
Anyway, if the viewers do have questions, they can send message or
Yes.
put the question in the comment.
Yeah, on the comment section. So so far, this is still the world record, right? The longest.
Yeah, I think so. So there are other tunnels, I think, that are a little bit longer or almost similar, but some are not drivable by car. So like mines in the mining companies, but this one is commercially open. If you will travel from Oslo going to Bergen, there are two common road that the travelers are using. One, the first is here, and the other one on our left side, it's called Hemsedal. In Hemsedal, it is an open area, barren, but it is on the top of the mountains. So even on summer, you can still see snow on the roadside because it is a highly elevated area.
So most people take this route. The other
Yeah,
side.
usually. So you can see the lights.
Oh yeah.
The engineers are putting different types of lights.
Yeah.
So here, this one, I think it's called blue.
Yeah.
See, it's
Oh,
like,
see, and there's some places you
Yeah.
can stop by. See, wow.
then after a few kilometers, there will be another color.
Wow.
Many people do stop, but you will have problem with your ears because the sound of the cars, it's enclosed inside the tunnel, and it's very noisy.
This tunnel has ventilation or air condition or what?
I think they have innovated something to bring out the fumes,
Yes.
but so far I have not yet seen any exit going up. But you can, as you can see, there are big pockets or spaces that maybe if there is some problem inside, you can run away from the road. Like this one, for example, on the left.
Yeah.
See, there are other tunnels going somewhere, but I'm not sure it will lead.
But it's only for emergency.
Yeah, maybe just for isolation, maybe to avoid
isolation.
smoke or smoke inhalation, because one of the common possible dangers of this tunnel is when there is an vehicular accident and it causes fire. So the problem is how to bring the smoke out. And as you can see on the signs, they are providing us informations of how many kilometers more that you have to travel. If you go backwards, how many kilometers, and if you go forward, how many kilometers, in order for you to know which is the nearest exit. So we will see. This one, 17 kilometers forward, 8 kilometers if you will go back to the entrance.
Okay.
So it is provided every few kilometers thereafter.
Is there any instance that this tunnel is closed or was closed?
Yeah, several times already. Like there was a few weeks or few months ago, there was an accident here inside the tunnel. So while the maintenance crew are still cleaning, removing the debris, this was closed. So another road should be used. So there is another pocket on the left. You can park if you want to stop for a while.
Open, right? 24 hours, 365
Yeah.
days. Even during the snow?
During winter.
During winter?
Yeah, we have experience, and we have experienced a very I don't know how to call it. When we left Bargain at around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, together with Ami and Josh, it was Josh who was driving and I was sitting on in the front seat. That was summer, and so we were using summer tires already. Then we left Bargain at around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Then we entered here. When we left Bargain, it was very sunny. It was summer weather. Then suddenly when we went out of the tunnel on the other side, it was with snowstorm. You cannot even see, the visibility was very near.
Yeah.
And it was difficult for us to drive. During that time, the speed limit was 80, but we have no choice but to drive 20 to 30 kilometers per hour.
Wow.
Because we have summer tires and the road was full of snow. So that is what they say in Norway, anytime the weather will change without notice.
This inside the tunnel, there's no snow or ice?
No, none so far.
None so far.
Yeah.
And then there's no water or flood or
So far we did not encounter any flood. In Oslo there are tunnels that accumulates. So another color.
Yeah.
This is the same color as we have, but they put another
See this one?
color. And
Yeah.
on the side you can see there is a variety of colors.
Wow.
So as far as I have read, this is with the intention of making the driver oriented and not to feel weird, because the duration, there's a bus in front of us that is driving underspeeding.
Okay.
Actually it's not allowed. That's why Josh was signaling his lights, but we do not know what is the situation inside the bus, so we cannot blame the driver also as well.
Yeah, there should be a speed limit to maintain that.
Yeah, the speed limit inside based on my navigation is 80 kilometers per hour, but the danger is if you're going to overtake, you might encounter a lot of incoming traffic on the opposite side.
Or there was an incident that happens here inside, or not so far?
There was a lot. There were a lot of accidents already. But the crew that manages the tunnel, they are on standby 24 hours.
Okay, so there are people or staff or crews that assigned just
Assigned
for,
to come here inside.
Yeah, imagine if there's something happened and the traffic would be stuck.
Yeah,
So,
and even the firefighters are on the nearby towns
Yes.
are trained already on how to react on an accident inside the tunnel. As you can see on the screen, there is, our navigation is not working normally because there is no signal inside the tunnel.
Yeah, see.
That's why they are providing telephones, because we cannot call help from outside with our mobile phones.
Okay, that's the one of the purpose, right?
The signal is very poor, so that's why they're providing with these telephones.
Yes, see that one. We have a phone on standby. Just in case of emergency.
Yeah, so we are now 9 kilometers more,
down
and we
to
have
9.
traveled already 16 kilometers.
Wow, imagine that long.
We are more than halfway already.
Do you know or remember when was this tunnel open to the public, or when was this built?
Unfortunately, I cannot remember already, but we can research about it.
Yes.
This tunnel is also famous in other sites. So 8 kilometers more to go. You will notice we are a little bit on driving going down.
Yes.
Because the Flom is a little bit lower than Liardal.
Okay. So we are downhill.
We are not so inclined, but we are on a downhill.
Yeah.
In Oslo, there is also a tunnel. We call it Oslo Fjord Tunnel, in which the tunnel goes down very steep.
Yes.
Because it passes through under the fjords.
Oh.
Lighted part.
Yeah, this one is blue.
Still blue.
Yes. But the light in the side is different, is yellow.
During our last trip here, we tried to stop here and took pictures,
Yes.
and it was very scary.
Tunnel is this is the longest tunnel in the world, drivable tunnel, and we have Jojo as a narrator because he has been here for how many times that you have been passing this, Joe?
I think it's more than 7 times already.
Okay, so he's more familiar driving here back and forth, right? From going out and coming in, Joe.
Yeah, both directions.
Both directions.
Yeah, right.
But this travel that we have, we don't come back, right?
Yeah,
We
we will be
only-
passing through on the other side.
We're gonna use another route going back to Oslo.
Normally, when we go to Bergen from Oslo, going to Bergen, we take another route. Then when we come back, we take another route.
Okay.
You will notice it if you will try to observe as when we are approaching the exit, the lights will become a little bit brighter before going out, because in order for your eyes to be adjusted before going out to a very bright environment.
Oh yeah. Oh nice. So we're getting closer outside the
Let's
tunnel. Yeah.
Diretso.
Wow. Wow. Guys,
Diretso?
we're already.
In 300 meters,
Alright.
to the roundabout.
Thank you very much, Joe, for giving us narration.
So meron ding ano dito, supercharger.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So we have before entering the tunnel, there's charging station, and then when you exit, there's also charging station. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Joe, for giving us
thank you.
narration. Okay, see you guys.